Here we have some exercises with the Core-Tex that can be a knee protocol for ACL, meniscus, ligament rehab, kind of slightly more advanced in the progressions and stages of rehab. We'll start with the shoulder bridge. We can do hip circles up in the shoulder bridge. We're up and we're moving around, reverse direction. You can also regress that to purely sagittal or purely frontal plane stuff. So maintaining the bridge. Next we have sitting pelvic tilts. And what we do with the pelvic tilts here is this is about the leg on the ground. We're going to do some reaches with the opposite leg. All the while the stabilization is coming from the foot on the floor. So we're creating the perturbation and the movement with this leg. You can even increase some stuff with the upper body. And it's this leg here, obviously with the foot on the ground, that's got to control, give us our base of support to control the stability up to here. Advancing from that, we're going to do some shoulder, another type of shoulder bridge, but this time we're going to have one leg on the Core-Tex, one foot on the floor. We bridge up. We're going to create the motion here with this leg. And if this is the uninvolved leg if we want it, obviously it's just more motion. This is the stabilization. We can reverse that. So this is the involved, the injured leg, and it has to respond to the activity going on here as we maintain the bridge and any disruption that this base of support creates to this base of support. Within our exercise library, we also have our multiplanar walkers. So now we're going to progress to standing, where we're going to get slightly in a staggered stance. And we can again vary which is the involved and the uninvolved leg, front to back. We're going to create the anterior and posterior motion of the pelvis while we're loading through the hip. And with some acceleration and deceleration has to happen. We can create some frontal plane motion here, mostly through here, or we can go into transverse plane. Obviously, reverse foot position, slightly staggered, as in the walking stance. We can take something that's about equal height as the Core-Tex and bring it up so that the person is standing like this. Okay, so now I'm basically on the same level. And if this is my involved leg, and I have stability over here, handrail if necessary, we can create motions that we have to control here, frontal plane, sagittal plane, and again transverse plane. We can progress that to doing it single leg with no additional base of support, where I'm going to take it through motions here where I'm fully loaded, frontal plane again, and possibly some transverse plane. Letting the pelvis move with the femur moving slightly faster than the pelvis, which is going to create a little bit of forces acting on the knee as well as the ankle and the subtalar joint. Now we have Wendy standing on the Core-Tex, and if Wendy was our patient or / client, and we wanted to use the available motions of the Core-Tex to create our own perturbations, but not completely rely on her for the deceleration and the stability, we can let her know that what we're going to do is with our hands on the Core-Tex as the practitioner, we're going to create some motion for her, whether it's a little bit of sagittal plane shift that she has to react to, but doesn't have the full motion of the Core-Tex. I can take her front to back. Take a frontal plane. I can give her a variety of what's going on here. All the while, as this flat surface is moving, we're asking the hip to stabilize at the same time. So I can certainly get more aggressive with it as she allows, and then eventually she will be familiar with the motion of the Core-Tex that she can reproduce on her own without it. Okay, thanks. Now what's the next one?
Uninvolved leg on Core-Tex, sagittal front.
Okay. Now if we go back to, and we said the involved leg is actually on our step here, and the uninvolved, or the healthy leg, is on the Core-Tex. Actually, I'm going to shift this to the other side. We have the healthy leg on the Core-Tex and the injured leg, or the rehabilitating leg, on the step. I'm going to take the foot on the Core-Tex, use the handrail as necessary, and I'm going to move the Core-Tex with my healthy leg with the expectations that it's going to create additional changes in the pelvis that will have to be acted upon by this leg. So if I go frontal plane, I'm getting motion that has to be decelerated into a valgus stress and accelerated back towards a varus stress. If I want to rotate my foot away, it's going to cause my pelvis to open up my hip to externally rotate again, potentially some more valgus that has to be controlled. And use the handrail So we can go through all three planes of that as well. And then a final one could be a lunge to the handrail. So if my left leg is my injured or my involved leg, I can step directly onto the Core-Tex, but step onto it and then grab the handrail and then come back. So I have all the stability necessary, help I need from the handrail and step back. Each time I step, I don't know what the Core-Tex is going to do. So again, all that proprioceptive input has to be controlled, and all that stabilization through the knee, from the foot all the way up to the hip. There we go, thanks.